Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99 back on the fight front. I am back with my post-fight reaction to this morning's main event. It was this morning because it was in China. You know, the main card started at like 6 in the morning. But yeah, man, the main event, post-fight reaction for Jessica Andrade versus Zhang Weili. That's how you pronounce it, I think. I want to make sure I got it right. Zhang Weili. Well, anyways, Weili destroyed Jessica Andrade, and she only needed 42 seconds to do it. First off, I got to say that I could not pick Jessica Andrade to win this fight. If she was, it was going to be that Hail Mary slam like she always does. I mean, I'm just being real. The blueprint's been out there for Jessica Andrade on how to beat her. You know, that's why I picked all the way back to Joanna. I picked her to beat her, even after she was going on this strawweight run of just destroying females, just destroying women. You know, I just felt like she was still one-dimensional. I know she was physically strong, but there were so many keys and so many holes that the right person with the right IQ was going to beat her. You know, Joanna did it. Rose, she could have did it, but she just kind of got caught sleeping in that second round. So I was just like, this go round, somebody's going to do it. You know what I mean? Somebody's going to commit to it. You know, somebody's got to go ahead and do it this time. Because I mean, it's right there in front of your face. And Weili, she proved to be that next level fighter where, she sees the big picture. She's just not going to fall into the same, she's not going to fall into the same category as everybody else that just falls victim to the same thing. She said, hey, I know what I got to do. I got to counteract her brute strength, with these good counter punches and make them count. Rose, she was piecing up Jessica Andrade, but here in this fight, I feel like Weili, she really committed early with those big shots. She made them count. She started counting her early, not just pot shotting her. Even Joanna just pot shotted her, but she stayed on it. Here in this fight, Weili just stayed on some hard counters in only 42 seconds, man. Like, let's just go back, look at the fight real quick, man, real quick. Right from the jump, as soon as the bell rung, Weili was already established a good distance with her jab. She didn't run. She didn't put any sign that, she was going to fight, clearly on the back foot. She was still kind of flat-footed, but at the same time finding her range with a jab. She started popping the jab as soon as Jessica Andrade stepped in the range, which is smart. And every time Jessica Andrade would just step in, she would just take step backs and still keep her feet planted. And she was mixing in some good, nice leg kicks to Jessica Andrade's front leg. As soon as Jessica Andrade would step in, the jab, then she would go down slamming them kicks. She started landing the kick a little bit more than the jab. And I feel like Jessica Andrade was getting a little bit intimidated by that real quick. So when the kicks were landing, she tried to just go ahead in with a brute force. But right away, the best way to stop, somebody hooking is to go ahead and fire off some straight shots. Weili was firing off good straight jabs, and as Jessica Andrade was stepping in, trying to hook. She was stepping in with hooks, but her reach is real short, so that's dangerous for her. So as she was stepping in with hooks, Weili, the taller, longer fighter, she just check hooked her with a good left hand. I don't know if people caught that, but she caught her with a good counter left hook, and then as Jessica Andrade stepped in with another hook, she caught her with a good overhand right, and that overhand right's the one that really buckled her. She caught Weili on the fence. She tried to clinch. Weili just went to work. Zhang, she just went to work. She just dropping bombs on her head with some elbows and then fired off like 6-7 knees to the body. And as she was hitting her to the body with that last left knee, Jessica Andrade just went reeling back, and Weili just jumped on her. She fired off like a good 1-2, dropped Jessica Andrade, and Jessica Andrade just kind of like folded up. Weili jumped on her, fired off shots. The referee just stopped it, man. All of that action, it sounds like a lot, but all of that took place in just 42 seconds, man. That's what made it really big and really amazing for Zhang Weili. Shout out to Zhang Weili. She made history becoming that first champion over there, strawweight champion. And, yeah, it's just like I said, man. After that quick fight, I was just like, it was just a matter of time. I didn't really see Jessica Andrade holding the belt as long as somebody like Joanna did, just for that simple fact. Like, if you go back and look at all her fights, she's never really evolved. She's kind of dependent on that one thing. And there was one thing she said in an interview too, like a lot of people were saying the Rose Namajunas, slam was kind of a lucky thing. And she said it wasn't luck, it was something they trained for. Well, that's not really something you can just keep training for every fight. You got to add more dimensions to your game, and that's something we always seen her do in just about all her fights. To get her opponents winded, or to really break them down. She's never really been able to just piece somebody up, or hook them to death, or come in there with some Tyson brute force. She's always kind of dependent on that one thing. When she grabs you, it's a wrap. That's why I always said that. That's why I said whenever she fought Rose, if Rose gets caught, it's a wrap, and that's the same thing that happened. But see, right away, Weili just established a good distance and hit her with some good counter shots early is what you do against like you know, a wrestler or a grappler that's just gonna come straight in, man. But yeah. Overall, it was a good fight. Shout out again to Zhang Weili. You know, shout out to Jessica Andrade too. You know, she comes to fight. She fights anybody. You know, I can't, you know, take anything away from her just because I feel like she's a bit one-dimensional, but, you know, she's taking that one dimension to the top. You know, it's work for her. But from here, you know, whenever somebody keeps watching you over and over, you know, it's just a matter of time before somebody, you know, cracks that code and, you know, they're able to, you know, get on top of you, man. But yeah, that's all I got on this one, guys. As far as Zhang Weili, who she's gonna fight next, hey, I just feel like she might be fighting Tatiana Suarez. You know, bring on that fight, or whoever wants to step up, Michelle Waterson if she gets past Joanna, or vice versa. You know, but Tatiana Suarez first. That's the fight I really want to see. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you want to see. Make sure y'all subscribe. Comment Breaker 99. I'm out. Peace.